What is up, guys? This is All Things Apple Plus here. Wanted to give you guys just a quick tutorial on an application that I think should be installed on most devices if you're looking to run certain emulators like the Game Boy Advance or the PlayStation 1 or Nintendo 64. I'm going to be going through just an application called Happy Chick. If you've never heard of it, it is an application that allows you to run all these emulators and be able to download ISO and ROMs for free on your guys' iDevice. Now, this is a tutorial that's going to be for non-jailbroken devices. This is going to be for iOS 10 and below. So if you do have iOS 10, this will work. So let me go ahead and show you that I am on said firmware. And there you go. I'm on version 10.0.1. Let's go and back out. And what you guys are going to do is actually, I've been downloading these emulators for a little bit. They're one thing, if you know anything about Happy Chick, is that the emulator does take a second to download. It's not as fast as like GBA for iOS, but if you navigate to iEnchantify.net, let me actually go to their main page. If you navigate to iEnchantify.net, you'll this is their main web page that you can go to, and then from here you can go under applications. This is a great site to get most of these applications and third-party apps on your device. Go ahead and go under packages. And the great thing about this site is I love the fact that they tell you whether or not an application is working, or let me see if I can find one that's been revoked. There we go. That, or if it's an application has been revoked. So if you get a chance, make sure you bookmark this website, and definitely follow them on Twitter as well too. They're a great website where you can get these emulators and applications from, and third-party apps from. So what you're going to do is, you're actually going to see the Happy Chick emulator from right here, and you're going to go ahead and hit the install button from right here. There we go. From here, you will see a little wait time. So just go ahead and let that wait. Go ahead and hit close if you see anything like that, and you're going to go ahead and hit skip this ad, and you will see the Happy Chick installation pop-up come up. So I've already have it installed onto my iDevice here. It did take some time, so I'm not going to go ahead and wait again. I actually want to keep this very simple and clean for you guys. So when you do get this emulator, you will have to trust it. You will have to go into settings, and from settings you'll go into general, and general you'll scroll all the way down into device management, and from device management you will see, there it is, it says China Pacific Insurance Group. It will ask you to go ahead and trust it. Once you do, you can go ahead and back out and relaunch the application again. So when you get this application, please note that with these websites that are providing third-party applications and enterprise apps, there are times where Apple will revoke these applications, and for what reason, I don't get why they do it, but these applications tend to get revoked and then they get recertified. So just when you are viewing this video, if the application shows up on their site as revoked, just wait a couple days, and they're usually quick about getting this app recertified, so that way you can download it and you guys can enjoy it. So we can go ahead and launch Happy Chick, and I was able to go ahead and download a game to show off to you guys, but this is the main user interface. They have all the different applications, but all the different ROM files on this top bar here. They have some latest uploads down here. You can go under by category, and you can actually, let me turn this sideways. If this will go sideways, I don't think it will. That's okay. But what you can do is you can navigate through these different emulators. So we have Game Boy Color. Looks like we have Sega Genesis, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation, my goodness, and Nintendo DS. You have a ton of emulators on here. PlayStation Portable, and they all have ISOs and ROMs available for you to download straight from the application. You don't have to go searching from any site. It's really easy to. So let me actually go under let me see here, under my games right here, and I was able to just look up Mario Kart 64, and let me go ahead and show you guys that this does work. All you have to do is, once you get the application or the ROM, you can just tap on it and it will go ahead and load. Let me actually turn up the volume a little bit. So depending on your guys' device, let me actually lower the volume a little bit. Depending on your guys' device, so if I'm actually running on an iPad Mini 2, it is a little bit laggy just because this isn't meant for gaming at this quality. But if you were on an iPhone like SE, or if you were on a 5SE, excuse me, or a 6 or 6S, you'll be getting some pretty good quality out of your games too. Anything less than that, you may see a bit of a lag. I can't say for certain for iPhone 4s or anything less than that, or iPhone 5 or anything less than that, I should say. But if you are running like a 6S, these games will run really fast too, and you won't see much of a lag. So as you can see here, I'm running just my, the Nintendo 64 emulator, and it's not a bad emulator, and it's actually running pretty good for a device that doesn't even have 2 gigs of RAM on it. So I think it's pretty decent. So that's the emulator. I'm gonna actually go ahead and click out of this. But from All Things Apple Plus, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please go ahead and leave a like. Please subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any sort of issues or problems, I'll be able to go ahead and tend to those. I hope you guys have a good rest of your guys' night. Peace.